I think it's actually working this time, so we're gonna cut right through in the middle of the song. Surprise! Poof! Yeah, I don't know what was mad about Comcast, but internet just absolutely just stopped working on my end right as I started streaming. That was very helpful. It like dropped several thousand frames, which was kind of funny. Anyway, what's up, guys? Yes, we're here. We're working on a Zoomy Lad today once again. We're going to be continuing to work on boiler things. So, yeah, it seems like, knocking on wood, resetting the router, it took forever to reset and do its thing, but now it seems to be okay. Music's a tad. Why? I don't sound quiet. I don't sound quiet to me. Why you do this? If it's not the internet, it's the it's the sound. Hang on. Let me take a look at that real quick. Gotta have all kinds of challenges today, I guess. So let's see. I bet I know what it is. I bet Windows decided to turn down my microphone for literally no reason. I bet that's exactly what it is, because life's hard. Let's see. Oh, and then the Windows 10 is stupid. Can we go? Yeah, there it is. Hey, look, they turned it down to 36. Now I should have plenty of volume. No one told you to turn down. Why do you do this? Always. Stupid programs. Yeah, okay. So we should be set now. Anyways, I see that we've got some lovely folks here all getting their top chats in, so let's say hi now that we've kind of got things figured out a little bit, and then we'll get into the CAD. Blues Crew gifting 10 memberships. Thank you. I didn't see it do a thing. I thought I fixed the birds and all of that stuff. But maybe I didn't. I was testing it earlier last week, but I guess we'll find out. Maybe it was just on the wrong scene in OBS. Anyway, thank you, Blues Crew. Ty Daly, an ES&D engineer for 17 months. Place your bets. What craps out first, SolidWorks or Comcast? It's always a fun thing here. Luke's Pendley got the ES&D boxcar, and it was such a fun build. Currently running it as I watch this. Awesome! I'm glad. Yeah, those took forever to get shipped. Sorry about that. They actually had to build more boxcars for us, which was kind of hilarious. So, yeah. Oh, look, now I've got enough volume that I'm clipping OBS. Love that. Isaac Desloth, 6 months freeloading. What the fuck? Time is fake. Yes, it is. Time is fake. Pyro Train Thing. Hello, Zoomers. Sean J Animations. Hey there, Merc. Pleasant timing as I'm eating lunch. Hopefully your day has been good, and I'm ready for Zuma things. Also, wow, 18 months. Time is fake. Time is fake. Yeah. Why did the first one end so quickly? Also, hi. Comcast. Yeah, my internet was not happy about anything. So, anyway. All right. Well, here we are. I'm going to jump into Discord. We got a couple friends here. And then...
I'm with them.
Hey, look. You're live.
Hey!
Hello!
Hey!
And we're going to start working on our choo-choo here.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. Look at the little choo-choo. I need to... Sitz pinged me last week, and it was so funny in the MonTueZuma channel, the Discord. And it's like... He's like, make sure you remember to update this. And then it was so funny. We were in Durango this weekend, and I was talking with an engineer friend of mine, who's kind of involved with many different things, and telling him about the project. And then, of course, I didn't have any recent pictures of any of the design because I hadn't updated the channel. And I was like, damn it, I should have listened. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, we're going to keep working on burler things today. So,
burlers.
And then, yeah, make sure to remind me to get pictures for the Discord afterwards. So, anyway. Bandan, greetings. Vegas didn't get my money. Zoomy can have it instead. Well, it could. Although, wasting your money in Vegas, it can be a lot of fun. So, thank you, my friend. Patrick McNeely, I was at the tail end of Midnight Ride from the Stick album Equinox. Glad to see the stream started. Oh, right on. Mainline through the Rockies, 17 months. Yippee. Good lord. 17 months as a brakeman. Good to see you here, friend. Taylor Peterson, super glad to finally make a Zuma live. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, last time we were getting the boiler kind of rebuilt properly to be riveted, and it's mostly correct at this point on the exterior, but we need to finish the interior. We've got the crown, and we've got the side sheets. And now we need to get a door sheet, and then and then as well what is it named? The rear tube sheet. Duh. The rear tube sheet at the front of the firebox, but rear-ish of the boiler. Yeah, always a time. So yeah, we need to get that thing figured out here next. So okay, well I guess we can start with the backhead sheet and then put the hole in it. Because that'll help us mate the door sheet in when we get there. So let's see, backhead sheet riveted. Okay. We didn't put a hole in it. Where's the coal gonna go? Or I mean the ladle for the oil. All right, let's see. How did they... actually kind of curious. How did they fabricate the door sheet and then the backhead sheet with the hole in it without welding? I know I've stared at pictures of the of boiler sheets for eons, but I'm like, wait a minute, how does this work?
Wouldn't it be hammer formed?
Probably, but I guess I was just thinking, like, where's the seam? Is it one piece? I guess it's gotta be one piece. Yeah. Huh. That would be interesting to see how they form it.
I was watching Blondie Hacks doing her boiler, and she hammer formed the whole thing out of a piece of brass, and it was just one piece. A lot of heat, a lot of work, and hammering and annealing, and...
Yep. I don't have a good picture right away. I do have a picture of a certain boiler in a certain place. But I don't have a good picture of the actual, the
back.
The actual door portion of it. But yeah. Ew. This is a sad boiler. This is a sad, skunkly boiler. Any guesses on what it came from? Probably not allowed to actually say. That's a funny little thing. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, wait. D is for what? Oh, okay, anyway. All right, well, I guess we'll put the hole in it, and then for the sake of our construction, we can have it be two different pieces, I guess, in terms of the CAD model, just for my own sanity. But, yeah. How big is the fire door opening? 12-inch. That's easy. A foot circle. And then, I guess we'll have to fold that inwards. That's going to be interesting. And I also don't know exactly what height it is. That's going to be fun to figure out. All right. Strasbourg Rail Fan 90, happy 21 months. Just got back from the York show. It was exhausting. Good to see you here. I bet that was fun. Colton's Taylor. Woo! Yes, woo indeed. Good to see you, my friend. Dr. N, somehow I've made it this far. We're on the home stretch for 2 years. ES&D engineer for 21 months. Goodness, my friend, thank you. Yeah, it's it's crazy. We're almost 2 years of memberships, which is, time is fake. That's weird on my end, too. So thank you for the love and support, as always, guys. SolidWorks, my bribe to Comcast didn't work. You can try, but not succeed, I guess. And A101A, T19 months and counting. Hope 20 is doing well and we get to see more of her to come. Yeah, she's actually fired up right now. She's running all week, basically, for a bunch of different events. She's running tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah, so goodness. And then, of course, 346 is in Durango. So Dusty's texting me saying, I'm at work. I can't stream. Yeah, Dusty's probably actually the one firing the 20 right now, getting it heated up for all the different stuff. But yeah, we were in Durango. I guess we didn't catch up. We were in Durango this weekend. We took grandma to Durango. There she is. 346 in the museum at the Durango and Silverton, which was cool. They're leaving her inside for a little bit. But it was neat to take her back to home rails, and there's going to be a video about it I'll put out later in the week, probably. Maybe next weekend. But that was a cool thing. A lot of work. Tiring weekend, but it was a lot of fun, too. So, all right. Let's see. Couple more members here. Glenn Holland, fireman for 12 months, made it to a year. AAR meetings are as boring as you'd think. Wish I had something cooler to say than that, but here we are. I hope you're having a good week, my man. Good to see you, Glenn. And yes, AAR meetings are boring as hell. I used to be on the Signals and PTC committee with the AAR. So, yeah, I know just how boring it can be. And Blues Crew, and an ESD fireman for 18 months. Time is fake. Yes. And Mr. Watt, I take it the DNS is rebuilding Grandma for you lot. Yes, she needs some really heavy work that we don't have the tooling for. So they contracted to do it, and they're gonna get us back in service there. So, did they do we have a dimension for where the hell this hole is? Okay, there's the center line. It's a 12-inch, and then it's 21.5 inches from the bottom of the boiler up to, am I reading that right? Up to the center of the hole, I think. 21.5 inches. We'll sketch that and kind of see what it looks like. That's a big fire door comparatively. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, that looks about right. 21.5 inches. Yeah, okay. There it is. All right, so then, what is not oh, it's like, I thought I put that on the center line of the thing. That's fine. Can we do vertical there? Kapow. Okay, cool. And then extruded the cat. Oh, maybe I want to make it one piece. Because otherwise I'm not sure how to do this loft proper, or the actual thing. Huh. Alright, well, through all. Kapow. Now it's got a hole in it. Interesting. Yeah, I could put a big fillet on it.
While I'm here, don't forget to update the channel tonight.
Yep. I was just talking about how I was mad that I didn't do it when you asked me last time, because I didn't have any reference pictures to show a friend of mine this past weekend. It was funny. So, yeah. Okay. Well, how do we do this? Yeah, I think I actually have to make it just one piece, internal, external, and then that's gonna be a chore. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I guess that's what it's gonna be. Let me open up our side sheet so that we can get the profile, because it's gonna have to match up to this and then have the curve as well. I'll just edit that sketch real quick just to kind of see what it is. And it looks like a couple more top chats coming in. Thanks, guys. Jordan Freeman, 2 weeks ago, my paternal grandmother broke her hip and is recovering well. Earlier this year, she broke her shoulder at Christmas 2023. She had COVID. Goodness. Sounds like she's had a heck of a time the past couple months. I'm glad to hear she's recovering well, but I'm sorry to hear that she's dealing with all that. That's quite a lot. Yeah, that's never a good time. William Adams, good morning from Australia, 6:29 a.m. When you can, check out our T1 as a northern clone, the 520 class. Huh. Australian 520 class. Let's see. Oh, wacky. That's cool. Yeah, I could totally see that. Yeah, it's very T1 shaped. That's goofy looking. Did any of those survive? Let's see. I guess it would say. Lots of scrap. Under restoration to operational condition. Love to see that. And the rest of them pretty much cut up. Except 523. Okay. Wow. Those are goofy looking. But neat. Cool. Thanks for sharing. Alex Towels. I have entertainment to enjoy during sickness. Thank you. Also, I have monies again. Well, good to see you here, and I'm sorry to hear you're sick. But good to see you here. An engineer for 14 months. T12 Productions. 340 is going to Durango as well. It's already there. Actually, we loaded 346 on the trailer that 340 got delivered on. And I believe that the world-famous Jeff Taylor is the only person to get a picture of both of them at the same time, because 340 was kind of stashed away with another car positioned on top of it, so it was hard to see. But yeah, 340, 346, both in Durango again. 340 looks a little tired. It's good that it's getting a rebuild. Jordan Freeman, message retracted. Well, thank you for the $5, I guess. So anyway, all right, let's see. I'm gonna get this guy to. Oh, I guess I can't do that. I'm just gonna have to go back and forth. Cool. Do we have the spacing? I'm sure we do in the other view. Come down here, you. There it is. All right, it is 3 inches from exterior to interior. And it's got the cutest little slight slope on it in this drawing. Interesting. Uh-oh, get me out of the assembly. We don't want to be in the assembly. We want to be in the backhead sheet. I guess we could just put an offset on all that stuff when we do. It's gonna need the same hole in it, so we'll just do that. And then I want to say it's 9.5 inch. 9.5 inch to the inside, 3/8 thick, and it goes 16 inches up. Okay. Oh, I guess I didn't message or mention while I was waiting for my internet to come back. I left the city of Salida probably the strangest voicemail they've ever gotten. As part of our Durango trip on the way back, we went and looked for a thing. There's an old building in Salida, Taubra building, and historic former home of the Denver and Rio Grande Western Hospital, 1885 to 2008. 1888, the hospital got 2 new boilers, and one of them said Cortez on it, and the other one said MonTueZuma on it. So who knows if it's still there? Doubt it. But yes, I actually did call them, Brett. They have no email contact, so I gave them a phone call, because we went there, and it's a city building, city council building or whatever these days, so they were closed on Sunday. Shocker. So, but I gave them a phone call. Hey, this is really strange, but do you happen to have a locomotive in your basement? Pretty much. It was pretty much how that went, so we'll see if they give me a call back, or they just assume I'm in the loony bin, which, I mean, you know, fair enough. All right, we got a 3-inch and then a 13 and 5/8. Okay, I guess we'll just kind of sketch that real quick here. Yeah, and yep, and then that's a 3-inch radius, and then that's a 13 and 5/8 inch radius, and then there to there, I think, was 10.5 inches or something. Probably not. You know what? I'm going to be smart. I was like, I can't tab back and forth between these, but I have the snipping tool. I have the power. So we'll just do that. Is the boiler still there? 99% no. Yeah. But we really ought to make sure. Yes. We really, really, really need to know for sure whether or not her boiler is there. Because if it still exists, I mean, I will lose my shit. But I've had dreams lately that it still exists, which is hilarious. But thinking about a little 240 in my sleep. 10.75. Okay, almost. And then this is 13 5/8.
I mean, that's how it happens sometimes. You have some boiler that's off in the side, and people forget about it, and it's too expensive to. It's more expensive to take it out of the
Right.
than it is to just leave it there.
It is certainly. It is possible. It is possible that it's still there. That it's distinctly possible. Is it likely? No. It's been. I mean, it's been over 100 years. So.
Yeah. It's been 100 years since they installed it in there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been 140 years, just damn near
Yeah.
since they installed it. So. Yeah. Timerman 765. Was there a bad accident at the museum before? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing comes to mind. Knock on wood, thankfully. And then let's see. We'll just do an offset, and we'll 3/8 of an inch. Ka-chow.
If it's still there, you could do a MonTueZuma Odysseus. Dig it out.
Yeah, if it's still there, we need to get it somehow. And then, per British definition, we're restoring it. We're not building it from scratch. So. Patrick McNeely, knowing how government projects are, it's probably still there, or parts of it are, due to how towns love to bury things. That would be, like I said, is it likely to be there? Probably not. But if it is there, I mean, it's gonna be hilarious. Okay, so that is the piece that needs to mate up with. Oh, why didn't that just do that? Equal. There you go. That's the bit that needs to be extruded out. And then I guess we'll need to mate up with the crown sheet as well next. So we can exit that sketch. And now we'll open up the crown sheet. Oh, I guess I should probably pull up the thing with dimensions in it. We are working on making the backhead door sheet combo right now. We already have the backhead done basically, but we need to do the interior door sheet. So that's what we're doing here. Okay. And so then the top of this, I guess this needs to sit. How does this? Some of these seams are very challenging to figure out. Okay, so the door sheet sits inside. Oh no, it sits outside. Oh, that's fargan weird. The door sheet's just flat. And then the radius is on the crown. Which means I would need to modify the crown sheet. Which I guess, yeah, if you're gonna flange something, that makes sense. All right, well, let's open up the crown sheet and do that, I guess. Yeah, I see some comments about people asking what we're modeling, and we're modeling the boiler for the MonTueZuma Denver number 1. That's the whole point. That's MonTueZuma Tuesday. That is what we're doing. MonTueZuma Tuesday. We're working on getting this thing designed so we can rebuild it for realsies. And no, this model's not going to be in Century of Steam. SolidWorks is not a good foundation for doing anything like that. So, all right. Is that the right length for the full length in there? I guess it probably just matches the side sheets. All right, so how far we need to then have an extension down? This is complicated. All right, measure. 3/4 an inch. That's it. 0.75. Yeah. Okay, 3/4 of an inch to go. God, that's a tight radius then. Yeah. Well. All right, so what we need to do then is, I guess we'll sketch on this side of it. And we need to have a, oh, it's not gonna let me do that, is it? Fine. We need it to do that. Although those guys need to be tangent. And then this distance needs to be 3/4 of an inch.
You should pull the model into Unreal just to see how bad it would be.
It'd be awful. The thickness of the crown, I want to say we have it modeled as 3/8 for right now, which is literally just not engineered. Yeah, it's just thrown together for the sake of getting the model, because at the end of the day, we're trying to get the boiler close as a facsimile of what it would actually be. But at the end of the day, whoever's going to build the boiler is going to have to do the final engineering on the boiler for the sake of certifications and everything anyways. So we don't really have to have it perfect in our end. We just need to get it pretty close so that we have a good idea of what to give a boiler contractor or something like that.
Yeah, you need the sizes, like the dimensions, and
Yeah.
how everything hooks up, and piping, and whatever, and fittings, and yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Unless you pull the real one into the basement.
Yeah, well, if we find MonTueZuma's actual boiler in the basement, we don't want to use it for a number of reasons. But the biggest one is going to be the, I don't know, single lap seam on the exterior of the firebox that there's 2 of. It's fucking sketchy as fuck. 1871 Baldwin garbage bullshit. Nobody liked that. Literally nobody. Alright, that just worked like that then. Okay. All right, I'm not entirely certain how to form this corner in SolidWorks, but we're gonna try some crap, I guess. Do we want to do it from an offset and then loft between these 2 surfaces? I called Salida City Hall right now. I did just a little bit ago, and they have no one picked up, so I left them a message. We'll see. Up to surface, up to there. No, I don't want to do it up to that. We want to go up to the line there. We should have extruded that further, and then we could have done it. Greetings from Poland. Take care, Christoph. Good to see you, man. I hope you guys traveled safe and made it back home just fine. Alex Towels, what are lap seams? Ah, good question. A lap seam is a seam in the boiler. Boilers are like a pair of pants, and you have to have seams in them to build them, and that's part of what we're designing. And I'm designing the boiler to be riveted, just for the sake of education, more so than anything else. It'll probably end up being welded, but I want to show how it would have been done slightly smarter than the way that Baldwin originally did it. But right here, you can see in the exterior of the firebox, they have a joint here so that they could have this exterior piece bent and made, and then the wrapper piece, and then they have another joint. Then they have another joint on the other side. And it's called a lap seam because they're lapped together, and it's the seam. So they smooth these guys together till they fit really, really nice, and then they rivet them together right there with a single row of rivets, probably, based on how ancient this thing is. And single lap seams are kind of a no-no in terms of engineering because it puts a crap ton of stress on your rivets. So pull up the MS Paint here. So basically, without everything else that's in that drawing, they're connecting those two pieces like this, or the three pieces like that, and then you have rivets that go through and actually get to attach those things. And so when you have pressure that's pressing out on this whole thing as much as it can, it wants to break that seam apart. And so you're putting the rivets in single shear, which is not ideal in many, many cases. So more modern design boilers, kind of like what we're doing with MonTueZuma, ended up having different joints, like a dual lap seam or a actual, a single overlap at the seam. Yes, as Brett's saying in the comments too. A dual lap seam or a butt seam, like what we were gonna have, has two plates, one on the inside, one on the outside, so that there's two places for the rivets to actually shear, not just one. So it's a lot better than just a single piece that way because the stresses are a lot better. So you can have a single lap seam in a boiler. That is allowed, but the FRA requires you to inspect it internally and externally every year, which in the case of this locomotive would mean destroying the firebox and rebuilding the firebox every year, which, not ideal. So that's why we're not doing that, which is why we would not use the boiler, among many other reasons, because presumably the boiler would be just absolutely junk by then anyway. And then as well, the boiler would not make our uprated pressure that we want to run it at, so that it's a little thermodynamically happier. So, yeah. So, hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Where were we? Trying to figure out how to do this. That's right. Ezekiel! He's here! An engineer for 18 months, a year and a half. Good to see you, my friend. And Scott Miller, it's a weird sensation to wake up to Zuma stream. Brakeman for 90 minutes. Oh yeah, that's right, you're in China, aren't you? Hope things are all going well, my friend. Okay.
Don't get shanghaied.
Yeah, don't get shanghaied. It's fine. What's that bottom radius? That bottom radius might not be 3. Oh, it's definitely not 3/8, is it? We need that to match too. So we need to rebuild, and we will check that sketch first. That's a 1/2 inch radius, and that's a 1/2 inch radius. Oh, well, we totally goofed up on that. Well, let's fix it then. Modeling a riveted boiler in SolidWorks is an exercise in madness. Yes, it is, Curtis. Good to see you. It's very much an exercise in madness, and we're slowly losing our sanity over here, but that's all right. It's overrated. Oh, come on, you.
Anything we do on this channel that isn't an exercise in madness?
Probably not. Why does that? Oh, those can't be tangent because that's not where those lines go. That's why. Yeah, because that guy's got to be 3/8 from there. And that guy need to be tangent. And that makes things overdefined. It's mad about everything. It's SolidWorks. It just is mad. Sanity is so 2 years ago. Why do you say that, Tristan? 2 years? 2 years ago? Oh goodness. Did the bird... Come on, birds. Please work. Ezekiel, my friend. 50 gifted memberships. Love to see it. Thank you so much. I swear I fixed the birds in Stream Elements. I swear I did. I swear. I fixed it.
A likely
Did you
story.
Did you play the bird starting up video at the beginning of the stream?
I did not. No, I didn't. We did not start up the birds. Maybe
There's
that's the
your
problem. Gosh darn it. I troubleshot that for a long time to try and fix that. We're gonna have to do it the manual way. I don't have the startup video queued up, but I do have... We can just put this here right now. It's fine. And I'll even use desk pins and... Oh, lordy. No, come back! There you go. It's not near loud enough, unfortunately, but... Thank you, Ezekiel. Okay, what are we breaking? We're breaking something some way, somehow, right now. This guy and that guy need to be tangent. You know what? We're just gonna cut that. We're just gonna get rid of it and call it a day. Oh, it can't start there. Duh. This is an exercise in madness. Patrick McNeely, put a home boiler in it instead. You don't have to go through the red tape. We just need a water heater. It's fine. Okay, Lord. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Convert MonTueZuma to electricity.
No! I am disinclined to acquiesce to your request. Means no.
Turn it into one of them, like Frankenstein with the pantographs, the electric steam engines. Who did that? Swiss?
We're not doing the Swiss!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Airways.
Gamer Joe, you got your ESD card today. You gotta assemble it next. Awesome. It's been fun to see everyone getting those finally. It took forever to get them put together and shipped, so thank you for bearing with us on that.
Oh, is that run 2 and 3? That's
2, 3, and 4 are all shipped. Yeah,
Sweet,
so
awesome.
everyone will be getting theirs if you ordered pretty shortly. Some of them shipped separately. I have 12 more of them down in my in my kitchen at the moment that they shipped to me separately, which is kind of funny. But okay, we're gonna do from an offset of probably 3/4 of an inch. Maybe it's a 1/2 inch? No, it's a 1/2 inch. Duh.
They don't want you to know this, but boxcars are free. I have 12 boxcars in my kitchen.
Yeah, you can just go to the railroad and take them.
Let's see.
How do you think I got the
13 and
conversion?
5/8 times 2. Minus an inch, I guess.
The irony of that, Caboose, is you're the only one of us here that actually has a piece of rolling stock in his front yard, backyard.
It's true. That does not do exactly what I want it to do. All right. maybe we want to do it from a 3/4 inch offset. Yeah. We need that. It needs to be from that bottom piece. Maybe? No, that's even enough. So then we'll just do 26 inches, I think. No, it's got to be 25 3/4. Jordan Freeman is just about to suggest a propane water heater as the boiler when I said water heater. God damn it, guys. No. It's gonna burn oil, probably. Probably gonna burn oil.
Did we decide on an uprated pressure, what it would be?
We were thinking about 150 because that would be a factor of adhesion of 4, assuming equal weight distribution on the drivers and the pony. But Brett was talking to me just the other day, saying that it's actually a 20% on the lead truck, 80% on the drivers, which means we could probably do 160, which we'll probably do for sanity.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so now can we do a loft between those? I don't know if that's gonna do what I want it to do at all. No.
You need to get in touch with the guys that are building the replica of Titanic's whistle and put it on MonTueZuma once. Watch
You
watch the
blow it
kid
once
just
and it
walk.
just disappears. Now, how much tractive effort with 160? Let's look at it. Let's go get the attractive effort calculator here. Thank you, Steam. Locomotive.com. Let's see. 160. Driver diameter is 40. Cylinders are 9-inch. And the stroke is 16-inch. 4406 versus its original of 3580. So, a little bit more. A sneeze more. 4406 versus 150 we're thinking would be 4131. So, yeah, it's probably worth doing 160. So,
That's about what? Trying to think of an example. I think chicken has about that much.
tractive effort?
Yeah.
Chicken's got 19,000 pounds of tractive effort. Chicken is a brick shit house.
Oh, yeah, that's because... Got cylinders bored out or something? I don't remember now.
Yeah, Chicken had the most power of anything that was at the Great Western Steam Up. That was hilarious. What is the Brett or Curtis? Somebody, what? My brain is spaghetti today. What in the hell should I do to try and get this to actually link up here and make the corner, this formed corner? I could sketch that and then extrude it up, and then do two. I could make a block and then do 2 cuts, I guess. Maybe that's the way to do it.
Well, block and 2 cuts, you'd still have a square corner on it. Do you want a rounded corner or a square corner?
Well, we want a rounded corner, but then we could do a fillet. So
That's true. I would say you
if we made that
on
piece of
track
big
with the
part
loft.
envelope box, subtract empty space, fillet edges. Okay, yeah, Brett's basically saying
Yeah.
what I was just thinking. So yeah, I probably should have done it differently than the way I did it, but you know what? We're here. So we're gonna sketch and we're gonna make a block. And then we're just gonna make these guys collinear and collinear. And then actually we will also just do an arc so that's there for later. And then we can just extrude that and then do the cut with the other sketches and then, yeah. And then mirror it several times. We'll get there, I promise. All right, extrusion. up to surface and ka-chow, that one. Oh. It's not gonna let me do up to surface, is it? Oh, there we go. Kapow. There we go. Now we have block. And I guess what we want to do is that sketch, and then we do an extruded cut. Oh, we can't do outside that profile, can we? That is annoying. Shell is actually the better way to do that per Curtis. I always forget about shell. God, I haven't used the shell feature ever. Oh, hollows out a part, leaving the open faces to select. Oh, interesting. Yeah. God. Well, I'm gonna try and keep going with this, I guess. Why? Because reasons, I guess. Because I think it's gonna work, and I'm not gonna have to learn a new feature on stream, which always makes me feel like the stupidest human on the planet. So, okay, extruded cut. There we go, and then that's gonna be the first sketch, and we will put a little construction lines like that there, and exit the sketch. I'm getting a call back from the city of Salida. Hang on, be right back.
A crane company.
All
here
right.
in the-
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Do I need to call Duffy Crane?
I wish. We have our answer from the city of Salida. What are the odds? What are the odds that they would actually a city organization would get back to you that quickly?
I wish.
So let's get some context here. So for the uninitiated who were not here earlier, I was joking about calling the city of Salida and telling them, asking about, hey, do you have a locomotive in your basement? Pretty much. And I just got off the phone with a very, very wonderful human who works in city council, I guess, as well. He also volunteers with the Salida Museum, and he knew exactly what I was talking about, which is hilarious.
Yes, and D.
Yes.
Defect
Hello.
detector.
Hi,
No
Casey.
defects.
I forgot that's my join sound.
That's great. So here in the city of Salida, the actual city council and everything and all of their city organization is in this building called the Tauber Building, and this old part of it right here used to be the old DNRG hospital. It was founded 1885. And the last report we have of MonTueZuma and Cortez is that their boilers were given to the hospital to supply water, and it's like, okay, are they still in the basement somewhere? And this makes a ton of sense, what he told me, and it unfortunately is kind of sad and means that no, MonTueZuma's boiler is still not there. But across the Arkansas River is Tennessee Pass. UP still owns the tracks, and they're not in service, but the part of the yard is still there. That was the old Rio Grande yard. You can see how many tracks there used to be that have been gone, and it was dual gauge and everything. And although when MonTueZuma was there, it was probably standard gauge. But anyway, or not standard gauge, only narrow gauge. And the old Salida back shop is still there. It's got converted into a lime processing plant, I guess, limestone. But yeah, so right across the river, there's the railroad. And so what they did was they took the boilers off of the locomotives and had them heat and be fired on the railroad side of things, and then they piped the hot water and steam over to the hospital. They didn't give the boilers to the hospital, they were still on railroad property, and then they just pumped things across. So MonTueZuma's boiler's never in the basement. It was never installed in the actual building itself, which, when you think about that, that's a crap ton of work. But they were across the river, and they piped everything across, and that's the way it works. And it's like, okay, that makes a ton of sense. But now the city of Salida is aware, and the Salida Museum is aware of what we're doing, and he's like, please keep us up to date on what you're doing, because we'd love to hear about it. So that's kind of amazing. I was surprised that somebody there knew what I was on about, and also had some interesting answers. So is it disappointing? Not really, because it was a shot in the dark anyways, but that's pretty cool. So it's neat to learn kind of the history. That was somewhere across the river was the final resting place. That's where MonTueZuma and Cortez were. So he said that, yeah, when he first started working there, the first thing he heard basically was, oh yeah, didn't you know they used to supply the water to the hospital from an old broken down steam engine. So it was pretty funny, but unfortunately means no, we don't have a choo-choo here. So let me catch up on Jesus fucking Christ. Ezekiel, what did you do?
He broke it.
I can't even scroll up far enough. Did he gift 150 memberships? Ezekiel, you madman. Good lord, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. Other than, apparently the birds are not working because I didn't hear them while I was on the phone, but we'll just do it, this way, once again.
Why are you streaming so early?
Because? I guess he did gifted 150, so we gotta play it a couple times. Ezekiel, you madman. Yeah, economy's gone. I don't know what to say, but thank you, Ezekiel. Good lord. Kyle Garlinger, welcome to the conductors as well. And then let's see, Blend Pie Nexus. Oh goodness, the amount of chats. Thank you guys. ES&D MOW crew number 4, defect detector found faulty, hammer protocol employed, fault fixed. Love to see it. Not so SolidWorks, I'm here for pain and hopefully progress. We're working on it. We got to get back to working on it. And Farron Katz, this is a greenhorn number of months, 17 months. Good to see you, my friend. Okay, so now we can, oh, hang on. That's right, the sketch is mad about something still. Because SolidWorks is stupid. That's why. We'll just make it go too far and then call it a day. Why you do this, SolidWorks? You're stupid. You're stupid. Do I need to just do that? Whatever. Have the error. Be errored. Be mad. Oh god, it broke everything. Okay, fine. Maybe don't be mad. Maybe don't be mad. Yeah. Okay, so do I just put a box around it? Like, I just need to have the other side of the profile. So we're just gonna put a box around it, call it a day. Why? Why can't I do that? SolidWorks, stop being stupid. I literally just need to be able to click on the exterior of that profile.
Every time you call SolidWorks stupid, I'm just seeing Clippy come in. Looks like you're fucking around. You want to find out?
Pretty much.
We're not talking about Clippy right now.
What did Clippy do to Caboose?
Everything.
I can't have any geometry that touches that. Fine, I will make a new sketch with blackjack and hookers. God damn it.
Now we're talking.
Can I just do an extruded cut with... No, I guess I will just sketch on this. Stupid SolidWorks. I see top chats. I'll get to you in a minute. Trying to try and keep the hammer down here for a second. Tangent arc. Oh, endpoint of me. 3-point arc. How about that? There, and there. Okay. And then we just make the other bit, and then we do extruded cut. And go through all. Kapow. There we go. Look at that. Why are those like, hang on. Why do those not line up? What else did I break now?
Different radius?
I guess so. We're just bodging this thing together today, apparently. Alright, let me get these top chats here. Pilot Pegasi, an engineer for 16 months, joined the stream to Burbs. Good thing to watch while learning a new airplane. You're a drop of fuel in the fuel truck. How do you get out the tailpipe? So much studying. Oh. Always a good time. Good to see you. 94 Chevy Z71. Holy poop, you're early. Wasn't expecting this for another few hours at least. Well, trying to get it done earlier in the day. Girlfriend's gonna be coming over a little bit later, so wanted to get it done ahead of time here. Blend Pie Nexus, are the railroads responsible for time zones? Yes, they are. And not so SolidWorks. I'm trying. You're trying. It's fine. Jordan Freeman, I always sit in the back of a plane because I've never seen a plane back into a mountain. God damn it. Darknet 96, Brakeman for 13 months. Hi, Heist. It's nice to see you stream again. YouTube's fault. All right. Let's see. What in the heck is going wrong with this? Well, it's a 1/2 inch radius. Why does that not? Why doesn't that work? Did I not put a radius on that guy? Oh, yeah, that's the wrong radius. I'm not sure what relation I have that is breaking this. That fixed that problem, although the interior looks quite goofy now. And that dimension's wrong. Yeah, because that needs to be... Oh, I see part of the problem. Okay. Part of the problem is you can't have the radius start there and then make it work. I need to have a gap there. Alright, let's see. I probably should have just started over. Yeah, this is all kinds of stupid. This is gonna break everything, but we're just gonna blow it all up. Try again. All the ding-dings. Hello, everyone. Get to you in a second. Getting us all of our little things that we need here. Okay. Let's try this again. Almost got that bang on. It's fun. Half inch, half inch. 375. Okay, and then that's got to be, oh, I guess that's just going to end up being a 1/4 inch, because that's the way it is. What's not defined about you? Something. It's not letting me do much anything else.
Shouldn't the inner radius be a 1/4 inch?
I don't know.
What's the outer radius supposed to be?
It's a half inch is what it is.
If it's a 1/4 inch thick, it should be a 1/4 inch for the internal radius.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure why the hell I built the crown like this last time. But I'm starting to think I should just probably just totally scrap it and start over. Because, yeah, this is not making a damn bit of sense. So, you know what? We're going to do that. We are going to scrap it and start over. Alright, let's see. Call sign Apollo. Love catching a Zoomy stream while at work. So now that you have those high-res drawings, would it be worth importing them like the Fletcher one? No, because they're for the wrong locomotive. They're for the 260. Very similar, but also not quite exactly the same, and I can glean all the information I need from them, so... And trying to scale things in SolidWorks as reference drawing is kind of annoying, so... Yeah. Good question, though. Blend Pine Nexus on the bus with crappy signal, 144p streaming mode. That's what we were doing earlier. Rutger Lamberson, insert Zuma stream, dono here. Heist, thanks as always for the great content. Hopefully SolidWorks gets itself together. We're working on that. And Steam-Powered Trebuchet, welcome to the Fireman. What a great name. Steam-Powered Trebuchet, that's fantastic. Yeah, we're gonna make a box, extrude it out, and then I guess maybe we'll screw with the shell feature. Maybe that's the trick. Oh, Lord. I guess my overall footprint probably... I guess we should go to the boiler assembly and figure that out. And we'll just go... Get rid of that. No crown sheet. We don't need no stinking crown sheet. Okay. So, measuring. I'm thinking about it. The door sheet. It's gonna have to. Oh god, this is so convoluted and obnoxious. The door sheet's basically flat, which means yeah, it's gonna have a weird slope on it the whole time. Curtis is right. Trying to build a riveted boiler in SolidWorks is just an exercise in frustration. Why the hell are we doing this?
Why? Yeah, why are you doing riveted?
Just for the sake of explaining how it all works, answering people's questions about it, which is
you know
significantly more painful, but
Fair.
be way easier to make a boiler-shaped object. But yeah, all right. So it's 53 inch there to there. And then, yeah, and then it goes on the inside of those sheets. So 53 inch, and then 18 and 3/8. 18 and 3/8, and then 53. Okay. So that's 53 inch. And then that's 18 and 3/8. All right. Yeah. So then we'll extrude it, and then we'll see about shelling it, I guess. But we need to figure out how much to extrude it. How tall is the crown? Do we not have a dimension for that in there? Maybe it's in the other one. No. And it looks like it's doing about the same overlap. They seem to like 2 1/4 as most of the overlap. So we'll do 2 1/4 plus 3/8 basically, I guess. Not blind. There we go. 2 1/4 plus the sheet thickness. Brick. There we go. Crown sheet. Done. All right, shell. All right. Let's see. How does this work? Hollows out a part, leaving open the faces you select, creating thin walled features on the remaining faces. You do not select a face. Shell creates a closed hollow model. So I guess we want to shell that way. 3/8. Oh. Well, Jesus fucking Christ, that's way too easy. Fill up the crown top first, says Brett. Does it matter? Oh, yes it does. You're right. Okay. I shouldn't have been scared of that. That was hilarious how easy that was. All right. Fill it. I guess I could just select the whole thing like that, and then just 1/2 inch. Sometimes it just SolidWorks makes sense. Sometimes you win this round, SolidWorks.
Would you say that sometimes solid works?
Sometimes it do. Sometimes it do. God damn it. That is hilarious. Okay, let's see. Then we shell it. Just grab that. Hey, look, there's the... just, look, I made a bridge. It took like, what, 10, 11 seconds tops. Jesus Christ. Okay.
We have the technology.
We do, sometimes. It's fine. Crown sheet, riveted, 1. Look at that. That was hilarious. What? Why is it so easy? Yes, Curtis is right. That would be the way to do that. Oh, Lord. Okay. Insert components. Ground sheet riveted, number 1. I see that Brett's back. Brett, were you here when I got my phone call back from Salida? Oh, do the corner. Oh, I didn't do the corners either. Crap. Later. Okay. Fillet.
Hello?
Oh, there he is.
I guess I can just jump in now that I'm done with work for a little while.
Well, there you go. That was I was shocked as hell to actually get somebody that knew what the hell I was talking about. That was kind of funny.
Yeah. Not at all what I would have expected, but does also make some sense.
Yep. Okay.
I wonder if the Colorado Lime Company, if you call them,
they out of business.
They've been out of business for quite a while, at least a decade at this point. At least out of that location.
Yeah.
Because they got that big barn or shed right there. I wonder if they're still in that.
No, because they've been out of business for at least a decade at this point. That big barn there is the former Rio Grande back shop.
Yep.
Well then, who wants to go break in?
Oh, I did a stupid. I measured at the bottom, not the top.
Oops.
That would do it.
Well, at least it's easy to rebuild.
True. Lord.
I always forget about shell.
That's such a... That I've never used that before. That was stupid easy.
It's wonderful because it's great for... obviously, it makes stuff like this really easy, but it's also good for just bizarre shapes.
Right.
Like castings that you want internal passages of a uniform wall thickness. It just makes it happen. Doing... I did a globe valve body years ago during college for 20, and the way to do the inside was just like, oh yeah, we do this, that, and then shell it, and then done.
There you go. Alright. That one. 26 and 5/8. I knew it seemed a little on the small side.
A wee bit smallish.
Alright, let me go through these top chats here. We got a couple of them. Yearly Gymnast 98, 17 months. Been enjoying a very slow week here with beautiful weather. Got a quick pair of questions. How does external/internal Stevenson's work? Plus, what's the story behind sheep? Something about an engine in Cumbres. I think sheep became the biggest joke.
I don't think you want to hear it, John.
I don't think we want to hear it, John. The big reason that sheep became a meme on the channel was just because Brett started sheep posting during the first episode of 3/4 show, because sheep, funny railroad sheep. I mean, they held a lot of sheep. They had special cars for it. And then yes, an inside joke about somebody whose story about, you want to hear about me and sheep? Yeah, which we don't need to get into. So, but then internal Stevensons. I've never seen external Stevensons actually in person.
It's just like internal Stevensons.
It's just the same, but it's on the outside, and the eccentrics aren't part of the axle because they're not there. But the best thing you can do if you want to try and understand some valve gear stuff is that what is it? There's a valve gear sim if you look for it. Dockstadler.
I can never remember. I can never find the fucking thing when I want to.
I always search for valve gear sim, and you end up finding it. But let's see. Yeah, I have it downloaded. It's very old, but it's all correct. So.
Oh, it is. When it's very simplistic. It's so easy to look at.
Right.
The finished assembly with the bolts and the seams and the way everything's cut, and go, this is complicated when you just reduce it to a bunch of 2-force members and cams. It's like, oh, okay.
Right. So Stevenson valve gear. I need to do a 101 video about valve gear, but I've been trying to learn more. There's so much to it on a deeper level that I'm slowly working on understanding because I really want to do it at a high level. and get people through the whole thing, and then get to the super nerdy deep thing when we get there. So I've been trying to learn it the best I can. But the basic thing is you have two eccentrics, the go-ahead and the backup eccentric. The go-ahead being this blue one, and then the backup being the green one. And all the eccentric does on the axle is it offsets where, it's clocking things differently than the crank. So you've got, we'll just stop it at some spot where it makes sense. So you got the crank here, and then you need to offset where things are by vaguely 90 degrees. It changes based on many different things and geometry and whatever, but the point of it is that you need to control the valve out of phase by about 90 degrees with the piston itself. So the go-ahead eccentric causes the banana, which I guess it's just the link in Stevenson is what it's called, but it causes the link to rotate and pivot. It moves it back and forwards, and then that attaches to the yoke and everything. And so the go-ahead eccentric, when you're all the way in forwards, you're getting only input from the go-ahead eccentric, and the backup eccentric isn't really doing anything for you. And then as you hook it up closer and closer to center, you're starting to get a blend between the go-ahead and the backup eccentric. And then that's what's actually setting your valve travel. And because of the way that the curve is and the amount of motion there, you end up getting less and less motion as you get closer and closer to center, and then more and more as you go out to the extremes. And so you're either getting input from the go-ahead or the backup, or some blend between them that decreases the amount of motion that the valve has. So you could sit here and look at this stuff for hours, but yeah, it's kind of a neat thing.
If you're
101 win.
Sorry, what, Brett?
Oh, I was just gonna say, if somebody in the chat is wanting to go from a pretty basic understanding of valve gear to a higher level one, I would start by looking at videos of like traction engines or stationary engines running, because usually they only have one eccentric.
Right.
So you can kind of get the basic idea of what everything's doing just by watching that, and then imagine, you bring in and you start to look at a locomotive, and then you can see how it's different and how that gives you a different result.
Exactly.
Marine steam's also good to look at because they run it full cutoff all the time, most of the time.
Mm.
So you can just see what it's doing, and then they'll go full head to full reverse. And it's really easy to see what's going on there.
Why are none of these mates working, SolidWorks? Anyway, Thomas Bailey, can you do a con-style podcast with Curtis? I bet it would be a fun conversation. Goodness, that would be very fun. I would have to ask Curtis if he wants to get into content production stuff. It's not entirely up to me, but that'd be a lot of fun. Jordan Freeman, just an FYI, last weekend and this weekend is dumpster season at TVRM, which you avoid at all costs. Yeah, we don't like dumpster season. For old Fillet Gang! Yes. Darknut96, we have the technology. Doof, 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 doof. SolidWorks. Works. Yes. Brent Hinshaw just stopping by to cash my milestone message. Man, 2 years is coming up quick. Fireman for 22 months. Good to see you here, man. Yeah, 2 years is coming up very, very soon. Yeah. Curtis Stevenson is simple until you look too deep into it. Yes, very much so. Very simple until you start throwing around lap and lead and realizing variable... Is it variable lap or variable lead? I can't remember. Yeah, goofy. But neat, and powered many a choo-choo for many years. Chris Chili, thoughts on Backwards Boy NPC 21. Cursed. There you go. Sonic Nick 519. Have you seen that DNRGW 340 is now in Durango? Yes, I have. Variable lead, says Curtis. Yeah, that's right. God. That's them's be the finer points that I'm trying to learn a little bit more before I do a video on it, because I don't want to just poop out something that doesn't really do anything for anyone, so...
You could always do Valve Gear 101 and then Valve Gear 201.
You know, the fun, annoying thing about YouTube is that 101 videos are very easy and simple to understand, and people really like them, and people know what it means in the title, but if you say 201, people don't.
Not wrong.
So you can't have a 201 video. People ask about, oh, could you do that in more depth? It's like, well, yes, but nobody would click on it. So it's the part of the joy of the platform.
Just name it Deep Dive.
Yeah, that's probably the way to do it. It's a good call. Blendpie Nexus, just realized why Marine Steam Engine can run with full cutoff since they're multi-stage expansion. Yeah, exactly. And Darth Alamus, any bets on how long it takes SolidWorks to completely fail? Oh, please don't start betting on that. It'll get mad. Farm Shop Chronicles, I can't think of anything funny today, so trains. Yes, trains. Why did it have to be trains?
Not all of them are actually
these mates are not working. Like, what are you doing? SolidWorks. Those are supposed to be coincident. Make them coincident. 101 2.0. That seems to have made some amount of sense this time. That's cool. Okay, so then we want to do another mate that is the top seam there, and then who put all the rest of this boiler in the way? I can't click on the crap I want to click on.
You can right-click your wrapper and make it transparent.
Oh, that'd be smart.
We can't do smart things here. Come on.
Yeah, have you seen this channel? Come on. I can't unhear the Wings and Strings additions to this song. I guess the trick here is going to be to do a mate and grab the exterior of this guy. And do that. All right. Well, that doesn't look right. We did something wrong. What else is new? I've made the crayon sheet too long. Or the side sheet's not long enough.
Long crown.
Yeah. I guess we'll do a little bit of measuring. From the bottom. Okay. It's off by a 1/4 inch. There. DZ, yeah. So it's a 1/4 inch from that edge, and it should be 3/8 theoretically, because we could fit the other sheet in it. And then what is it doing on this side? Another 1/4 inch. Okay. How did we manage to do that? Are my side sheets not long enough?
Are you sure you're not 3 sheets though in?
I'm not sure.
There's your problem.
Yeah, that's the crown. It's not. It's offset differently. That wasn't the 1/4 inch. Yeah, that's a wee bit goofy.
you streaming? No, you're not streaming.
I'm not streaming to Discord now.
Just for the sake of visualization, can you make the wrapper transparent real quick?
Yeah. I suppose I can stream to Discord. Theoretically,
you don't worry about it.
My Comcast woes are gone. Theoretically.
Okay. I keep having to mute my mic because they're mowing outside.
Oh, I gotta head out. I'll see y'all later.
Later, man.
Yep.
Later.
Later.
I should probably go get more glue and maybe a new cable.
Yeah, it's too far forward. So I need to use a distance mate, I guess, back there, or... Well, I guess I need to change the length of the crown sheet, really. It's off by a little bit. I don't know why. Something about angles or something. Half an inch. It's a half inch too long. It's fine.
Fill her out to your friend.
Alright, that lines up now. Makes for a kind of fun view with the hollowness of it.
Oh, hey, Mark, it's 346. Oh, 347.
It was 346 for a very brief moment there. It's funny.
What are you talking about? It's 5:47.
For roughly 60 seconds, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
47.
Okay, now back to our our regularly scheduled program where we were figuring out what the hell to do here. So this is an exercise in madness. Why the hell are we doing this?
I just realized that Kenosha was playing through 346.
That's pretty appropriate, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You've been there now.
I have. That's right. We didn't talk about that on the debrief. I've been to the place. We did a mild trespassing.
I think it's government land.
Is it? Okay. Well then.
I think so.
Well, we don't know if we did a mild trespassing. Hopefully we didn't.
Well,
but
ambiguous.
But yeah. Right there. See, she's about up there somewhere right now. Yeah. up there. And then the music starts to crescendo. She's about there. Goes through the left-hander, comes into the right-hander. Oh no! And then it rolls over and...
Fireman jumps. Blam!
Yep. That's where she wrecked. I'd never been there before. I'd seen it many a time, but yeah, I mean, you could see how sharp the curve is in the grade. So she wrecked right over there. We were looking at pictures and comparing it. It was it was fun. It was neat to see.
Yeah, we went to the wrong spot.
Oh yeah, you guys just went to the Y, yeah, which
yeah,
that's the top of the hill. That's where it started, not where it wrecked.
Yeah.
But it is the thing that say Kenosha. But yeah, it's when you look up off the highway, I mean, it's just this outcropping. Pretty obvious when you know what to look for. But yeah, that was cool. All the right-of-way exploring was so cool. I can't believe I'd never seen Mears Junction before. That was so freaking funny.
That was neat.
Oh look, it's right there. Literally just right there. So okay, so yeah, I really don't understand how this door sheet seam is gonna buff. I think I'm gonna do it improperly because I'm not sure how to do it properly.
You son of a bastard.
That's where I'm at this point. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting here staring at this, questioning my sanity for the next several hours. So, it's not going to be perfect, but it's all right. So, we need 3/4 inch there. And we'll do a joint, and then we'll just fillet it. Okay, so we will go to our, not our crown sheet, we need to go to our door sheet here. And what did we glean it as? 3 inches of water space? 3 inches exterior to interior. Yeah. Outside to outside, 3/4, or they're 3 inch. Okay, so we need to do an extrusion of that profile. And from exterior to interior, so if we want this to line up just right, oh, we don't want to do a thin feature. Come on, SolidWorks. Oh, is that not a closed contour? Did I forget to close something? Apparently. Oh, yeah. You know, the bottom.
Fine.
And probably the top. No, okay. No, that's all right.
Also
now.
fine.
There we go. Extrude the fire door. Yes, very good. No, let's not do that. Selected contours. Let's just do these guys. There we go. And then we'll just, I guess what we could do, we sketched on the inside there, so we want to basically do, I guess, is 2 5/8, that's the right distance. So we need 3 inches, so we're going to do it from an offset. Sure. Stop being mad. Let me change the thing I want to change. Offset is going to be 3 inches minus 3/8, which is going to be, yeah, 2 65, or 625. And then that's the end of the water space. Oh yeah, I want to flip that direction. Oh, that's where, oh yeah, no, we actually want to go that way. And then we'll go 2 1/4 for the overlap, which is probably going to be wrong, but that's okay. So there's that, and then we can do a mirror, and the face / plane is going to be the right plane. Mirror the extrusion. Emerging features may be patterned. Like a pattern of bodies instead. I don't know why it doesn't want to do that. I guess, bodies. Yeah.
Right,
that one.
Geometry pattern.
There we go. Okay. There's that, and then we will go back to our sketch. And we will add in basically the half line that we need here. And hopefully that doesn't break everything. Cool. And then we'll do another extrusion, and this time we're gonna do the whole exterior profile. Plus what? Come on, SolidWorks. Don't be stupid. Farm Shop Chronicles. Kenosha made my chicken explode in the microwave. Lordy. Okay, that contour. No. We want that region. Not thin feature. That one as well. Give me the whole enchilada here, please. I want all of the enchilada, not just some of the enchilada. Don't give me a contour. I know I clicked wrong and that made you mad, but not thin feature. Okay. And we do from offset, and it's going to be the 2 5/8. This other direction though this time, and then it's going to be 0.375 for the thickness. Ka-chow. I should have done the mirror later, so we'll just delete that. It's fine. And then, what radius are we doing on the thing? Guess we'll figure it out. Good lord. Why does that not look correct at all? I must have done that to the wrong side of that part. Oh, and the amount of water space is totally wrong. Well, that's annoying. Oh my word. This is an exercise in frustration. Yeah, how big did I make that? Did I screw that amount of water space up? It's only 1.5 inches. It's itty bitty. This whole choo-choo's itty bitty. Well, it's off by 3/4 inch, so we'll fix that. Just simply subtract 0.75 right there. And then same thing on this guy. Simply subtract . Let me go look at the assembly. Okay, starting to look a little better, and then somehow we totally goofed that dimension. It's supposed to be something else. Why you do this? Why is that not like just an actual number? It's 9.19. Why is it 9.19? That doesn't make sense. Not so SolidWorks. How's the pain on a scale of 1 to 17? Why 17? I don't know. It just seems unsolid. That would be your answer, wouldn't it? It's maybe a 15. And thanks, Jendo. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Where's the sketch for that guy? Probably this one. Well, it's 9.5 inch the wrong part of that, which is, yeah, I was supposed to do to the exterior. So we just subtract the thickness, and that should theoretically put it more in the correct place. Almost. Why is there a gap there? No one knows. 0.06 inches. I guess probably 0.0625. So it needs to be longer by whatever that is, 64th or some shit. For some unknown reason. So we'll do that. It's like a 32nd of an inch or a 64th of an inch or something. Maddening. Madness? This is trains. All right.
Yes, that.
There we go. And that's, okay, 3/8 of an inch. Yeah, we're not going to have the seam properly here because this is all just going to be hammered, peened bullshit anyway. And my sanity is slowly going. I want to get further along with this, but
What's sanity?
we are losing the sanity. It's fine. Square. All right, and then what the hell radius did we use on the inside here, or on the outside here? 1/2 inch. Measure 1/2 inch. All right, so we do is a fillet. And then we do another one on the inside that's real small. Am I doing that right? I'm probably not doing that right. Oh, the change that I made at the base cascaded to everything at the top too. Damn it. That is obnoxious. And the crown sheet's gonna fit inside. So I need to make the inner radius the 1/2 inch radius and the exterior radius be much larger. Okay. We will get there. So this guy's got to be 1/2 inch, and then the other guy's got to be 7/8, I guess. The railroad's favorite unit. Yeah, I made the same mistake twice. I did the interior, not the exterior. Okay, are you making more sense now there, friendo? Almost. It's almost making more sense. God damn it. Okay, do a little measure there, and there it is, the 0.0625, the weird 64th of an inch that we don't know how we came up with. 32nd of an inch, whatever it is. Farm Shop Chronicles. Is my refrigerator running? I hope it is. Hopefully. Thank you. I'll go check. Okay, that looks vaguely correct. So we're gonna run with it. And then we're going to do a mirror, and we're gonna mirror about the right plane, and then we're gonna mirror the body there. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. And then, yeah, I guess we just make a barrel. So we're gonna sketch, and we're gonna make a circle, 12-inch, just like that. And then I guess we make another circle that is then slightly bigger, 12, I guess 12 3/4, so you get a wall of 3/8 all the way around. And then we'll extrude it. And then we want to go to surface. Like that. And then we just put a big ass fillet on these guys. Hey, look! A fire door. Farm Shop Chronicles, gifting 5 memberships. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. And Zach M/Panda. Been a minute since you hit a stream, but can't wait to see what's coming. What is he here? We we have a door sheet. We have a crown sheet. Ooh. They're not perfect, but they're close enough that I'm going to call it call it there on the on the door sheet. But we have a hole. We have a hole in the boiler, and now I really want to finish the internal firebox. But I also really need to pee. So I'm going to do a pee break. I'll be right back. And then we'll finish this interior firebox off. Entertain the people.
Entertainment! Ow. Guess that's about all there is to be said, huh?
Pretty much.
That's the best thing to say.
Jump over and see chat. Oh god, a lot of donos going.
I need a glass of meatloaf. Ha! Do we count this as a derail or me suffering for my own hubris?
Oh no!
You are listening to 6325 The Steam.
Baba Booey.
And that was without even a single drop of rum.
I've actually got to jump off, so talk to y'all later. Wait.
Goodbye.
See you, Brett.
I just realized my microphone never unmuted for any of that.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked. Do you guys know why the chicken crossed the road?
Get to the idiot's house?
No, because pancakes are purple.
6325 return to Steam.
I didn't hear a word you said, Caboose.
Good.
Hey, Caboose. Knock,
yes.
knock.
Is it the chicken?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. No. 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 No.
A, M, and W. Defect detector. Hotbox.
No. No.
We are the most boring motherfuckers ever.
I know, that's why I average like 3 people on my stream.
Hey, it was a good stream today.
Yeah, no, it wasn't too bad.
There was 2 people.
There were. I think, what did my stream summary say? Like, there were 16 average or something.
Ooh.
Or 16 peak. 16 unique. 6 peak.
Yeah, but when you stream, you get to see the caboose man, and we like the caboose man.
The caboose man is very good.
Allegedly.
All right. Let me double check these this top chats now that I'm back here. Allison Chains, hey Heist, good to see you're still streaming. Thought you slept through it. You also got your first ES&D box car. Looks amazing. I'm glad. That's wonderful. And Jordan Freeman, is Jersey here? No, Jersey's disappeared. So you cannot taunt him, at least directly. Okay. Now we gotta make a rear tube sheet. That's gonna be a time. New part.
This is for you, Nance. You're gonna superheat MonTueZuma, right?
Yeah. Casey.
Yes.
Where in the fuck am I gonna fit a superheater header in this goddamn smoke box?
Over there.
You could reasonably get in 2 superheater flues.
You know what? I'm gonna say this in VC text because I don't think it's stream appropriate.
I wonder. I don't know how many. I really don't know how many superheater tubes you could get in, or flues in this thing. These are 1.5 inch tubes. 1.5 inch.
It's 5 for a flue.
5 and it's I think 5.5. You would be. I mean, you'd be talking about. You could get about 6 of them in there. I think.
Yeah.
Not much more than 6.
No. The Chinese engines are weird. The superheater flue size is slightly smaller.
You should put a Lesco on it, it's fine.
Guys, you gotta remember that this engine is old enough that they didn't have enough space in the smoke box to fit, I don't know, the spark protection devices. So they made a silly hat, but anyway. Jordan Freeman, dang, I was gonna make Jersey a Sith Lord. That would have been funny. Okay. Let me grab the interior side sheet sketch again. And then we'll see if we can screw it up again. Hopefully not. Okay. Because this guy is basically what we just made on the door sheet, but also not. So. Blend Pie Nexus, just finished watching your grand scale video. I now want to make 50 miles of 15-inch gauge track. For real. That shit was so cool. Hillcrest, such a cool operation. Hopefully Curtis is still here. Such a cool operation. Such wonderful people. And just a beautiful railroad too. So that was a true gem to get to go experience. And that was going to be a highlight of my year, I think. So.
Sky's coming up in May, and I'll get to experience live steam for the first time.
Live seems cool. Two spoilers and put one in the slide of basement for the meme. No. No, the Curtis is here, and a heart from Curtis. I mean, genuinely, that was the whole op and the people. I mean, it was just spectacular. I wish I got to spend more time just chatting with folks. but it's such a cool place. And 15-inch gauge, I mean, at grand scale, I mean, I really was compelled to make that video after after going out there. Like, I didn't know what I was going to shoot, because I didn't really want to just do a direct event video. Like, that's not my thing. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, but when I went out there to start, I knew that I wanted to shoot with the Swanton Pacific folks, but kind of beyond that, I didn't really know. And just learning about grand scale and the community and the people and the way that things were, I mean, it was just spectacular. And it was like, no, I know what video I want to do now. Like, I know what I need to share with folks, because the vibe and the community and the way everything was just fantastic. So yeah, that's very cool stuff. And of course, on that video, everyone's like, you should make a 5-inch scale MonTueZuma. And it's like, no, we're going to make a full-size MonTueZuma because we're stupid. So I could say it matters to me. It does. It doesn't matter to George Sapp, but it matters to me. Oh, it was one of the funniest moments of the weekend. George is a treasure.
What's really cool about all that grand scale stuff was, especially for me, because I'm completely outside of the industry and all that.
Right.
But what did it exist in the first place? Like, wait, what?
Right. I mean, it's one of those things that, you know, you hear about live Steam and small live Steam, but grand scale being kind of in the middle, super cool. And I mean, it's a definite niche thing, but I mean, it's just fantastic. So Railfan 105, yes, this is going to be a full-scale replica. That's the plan. I want to make a... people are saying, you know, like, well, what do you want to do with live Steam? I like Daniel Gallery's suggestion. You know, MonTueZuma is Rio Grande's #1. The last locomotives the Rio Grande got were the M67, paging mainline through the Rockies. I think it was the M67. Building a live Steam 482 in 7.5-inch gauge would be my move, because these were the last engines that the Rio Grande had. I think it was the M67s. Yeah, so you could have the first in full size and the last in small scale. It'd be fun. Obviously, it would be dope in freaking grand scale, but I mean, it would be gigantic in grand scale. So, Virtual Railfan Productions. Holy crap, dude! Thank you. There's a local railroad near me called the Wabash, Frisco, and Pacific, which is built over the top of the original alignment for the Wabash Railroad out of the Merrimack River. The railroad itself is 1-foot gauge, making it grand scale. That's super cool. That's super cool. And again, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, grand scale stuff of any gauge is super cool. A lot of the comments I saw noted that they had heard park gauge as the term before, not grand scale. And I thought grand scale is a better term because it's many different gauges that make up that that whole thing. So okay, let me do that. This is going to give us our half. Blind extrusion of 3/8 of an inch. We'll get the whole thing in there that way. And then we will do another extrusion based on the same sketch. And stop trying to do thin feature screams. That one. And we'll do 3/8 because I think that's what it's going to end up being. Not sure. And then we get our fillet. We know that this needs to be the 1/2-inch fillet here. Well, if I only do 3/8, it's not quite enough for that whole thing to be a thing. Oops. Yeah, because 1/2 inch, that's how that works. So I guess we'll just do 1 inch and just whatever. It's gonna overlap. It's probably not gonna fit anyway, so. No, pattern, we want to do another fillet. Yep, rear tube sheet right now. 1/2 inch, yeah, it's gonna be 7/8. And then we will do a mirror. And we're going to mirror about the right plane, and we're gonna mirror the whole body here. Kapow. And theoretically, that is our rear tube sheet. So, let's save and see if it fits. Rear tube sheet riveted. Boiler assembly. Oh, something's rolled back. It's probably this one. Because we're in the sketch. We don't need to be in the sketch anymore, so we'll go back over here. And then we will insert the rear tube sheet. And of course it's backwards. That's fine. Oh, we did that first mate totally wrong. So we will delete it. Goodness. Okay. Mate that guy to that guy. Ka-tunk. How is it off by that much? What did we do? God damn it. Managed to miss it by quite a bit. Life's hard. I think the contours... Yeah, the contour is pretty much right. It just managed to miss the boat here. All right, let's take a look. Take a measure by 5/8 of an inch. Okay, that's probably where my weird 30 seconds of an inch were coming from, I guess. All right, so rear tube sheet. We'll go to the first sketch. By 5/8 of an inch, so we're gonna subtract 5/8 over 2, which is 5/16 from these two. 5/16. I don't know why that corner doesn't quite line up exactly with that one. But I might live with it. So. I kind of want to put tubes in it. Laying out the tubes is going to be interesting, but I think I'm going to do that, and then we'll probably call the stream after that. Hopefully it's not too terribly bad here. One of these has... Yeah. Here's the tube arrangement. And this. Although we used the slightly smaller profile. So it has a row of tubes on center, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tall. So 8 tubes on center. And how are they spaced off of the goddamn tube sheet? Doesn't really show off the top. I don't know. Well, I guess we will make our best educated guesses here. All right. Inch and a half. And we'll make a quick center line. And based on that, I mean, it looks like it's got about half of a hole to there. So if we do 1.5 inches, actually it looks like less than that. All right, what's not defined about you? Oh. That. Coincident. There we go. Okay. Linear sketch pattern. Direction 1. We'll just go do the line. I don't know what the spacing is. Probably 1 7/8 based on the horizontal spacing. I'll double check. Direction 1, and we want to make 8 of them, and we want to pattern this guy, and the bottom tube is below the bottom dealio there, so it's probably more like 2 inch, probably more like 2 1/4 inch. That looks about right. Cedar Valley Rail, how does state boiler code work in comparison to FRA Grand Trunk? Grand Trunk. State boiler code's always very strange compared to the FRA, in my opinion. It's kind of odd what they expect you to do and what they don't expect you to do in some ways. It's usually less restrictive, and they're usually more familiar with industrial boilers. So, shrug, but always a wee bit interesting. Okay, so we get 3 rows like that, left and right. So we will continue to do the linear sketch pattern, and we will go direction that way. And, okay, and we will do 3, and we're gonna pattern all these guys, not that line. We want to pattern all these arcs, and their spacing is going to be 2 times 1 7/8. Oh god, those barely fit. Doesn't quite look like they're they're drawing. That's all right. And then we'll just do that again. Hopefully this will actually end up being the proper amount of tubes. Okay, and now we got to do the ones in between. There are plans for Grandma 346 to run in Chelma. Not plans. We're very far off from having to run anywhere. You know, we'd love to. You know, Coombrace on Coombrace, come on. But yeah, it's not an official plan yet. It's not official plans for 20 to travel again yet. We're always working on stuff like that, trying to do that, but it's not been a reality quite yet. So okay, direction that way, and we're gonna do, is it 2 1/4? Yeah. And then, yeah, these guys do go lower, so we have that. And then there's 4 rows like that, so we will do a linear pattern. And we're gonna pattern that guy, and we're gonna go 2 times 1.875. And we'll do 3 of them. Although, would it be easier to pattern and then delete some? Yeah, whatever. We'll just keep doing linear patterns, I guess. Oh, you might be right. I had noticed they might be just a skosh too far. Good shout. Yeah, literally an 1/8 too low. Good shout. Direction this guy, and then kapow, and we're going that way, and we're going 2 times 1.875. Getting all these guys. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. There we are. Okay. And that is what? These are 8 apiece, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows of 8. That's 72, right? 72 tubes? 9 times 8. That sounds right. Yeah, 72. Look, I can remember to do math. So we gotta squeeze another 28 tubes in the side here. I don't think we're gonna end up with the right amount, but that's okay. Okay. Direction this guy. And then it's going to be 2 times 1.875. And then I guess we'll do this one. Stop trying to pick a direction. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not going to get the 5th one in there. get the 4. Okay. 76. Sir Liv 15-inch grand scale zoom as the prototype for the beginning. No. We just gonna full send. I've seen it, like, you could make a live Steam one, but like, it's already live Steam size. That's why we picked it. Okay, so that's gone from 72 to now 80 tubes. Which means we're gonna be like 10 tubes short. Are you shitting me? That doesn't make sense. Their math is not working out. It's 19 inches between piece to piece there. Yeah, what's that? 17 3/8. Yeah, I'm not sure how they worked that out. So we got 80 tubes, right? So this is gonna be... Yeah, we're gonna end up with 90 tubes. We're gonna be 10 tubes short. Interesting. Well, I'm using the horizontal spacing that's called out on the blueprint. It's probably because we made the firebox out of thicker steel. And they also have the 2 different drawings, and we went with the more sensible one that would eliminate at least 6 tubes, right? So why would you change? Right then, SolidWorks. Stupid. Alright, so that's 90 tubes, right? Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows of 8, 72, plus those 4, that's 80, and then, yeah, it's 90 tubes. There's 10 tubes left. Smokebox end, they show, let's see, what, 8 and then 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 8. Yeah, which we have. And then they show a row of 6, a row of 5, and a row of 3. So they have 6, 5, 3, and we have 5, 4 instead of 6, 5, 3. And that's using their spacing. Yeah, they're 1.5" tubes. They're small. Do we just make it do we just make the spacing a little smaller? How much do we need to squeeze another row in? I guess that's the question. I guess the shitty thing about sketch patterns is that I can't change them now, though. Well, I guess we'll leave that as their spacing, and then we will do another new sketch. I guess then the answer becomes we need to be able to squeeze, you know, another row of tubes that way. So we basically need you want a little spacing, so from Curtis. I'm glad you've got these standards pulled up in your head. Distance between tube holes must be at least 1/4 diameter of the tube holes. Okay. Lordy, well, like, I guess now we question our sanity once again. At least 1/4 of the tube's hole. Okay, 1/4 diameter. That's 2.19 that way on that guy, which 2.19 minus 1.5 is 0.69. Nice. And then 1.5 divided by 4 is 3/8. Okay, so they could be a fair amount closer. And not struggle too bad, so okay. Alright. King Zelda, this will be so cool when it's done. Yes, it will. It's gonna be a long time from now. That's for sure, but we'll get there someday. Confident. Alright. Yeah, pick that. And we want to do, rather than 2 times 1.875, maybe 1 3/4. It's probably not going to be enough. It's almost enough, because that's moved it 1 tube hole over. That might actually work. Let's try that real quick. Cody Spradley, what's the plan once it's done? Lordy. Run it? Enjoy it? Maybe make another one if we're feeling really stupid? Lots of dreams, but that's gonna be a long time from now. If you mean once the CAD model's done, I mean, yeah, then we're gonna build it for realsies. We're getting the preliminary engineering done first, so that we know exactly what we're going to be doing, what it's going to take, how much money it's going to cost, that kind of idea. That's kind of our general thought right now is, hey, get it done, you know, and estimated here, and then we'll make the 501c3 and go from there. So, but we're not gonna jump into the deep end of the pool until we know that we can jump into the deep end of the pool. You know what I mean? So. Okay, 1 3/4 is almost enough, but not quite. So we'll do, guess we'll do like 1 5/8. Virtual Royal fan, since you said this is gonna be an oil burner, do you plan to put coal in there just to have it look historic? No. It'll burn oil and it'll have a tank, and that's just the way it is. So. Oh yeah, if you draw one of the offset. Oh, Ty Daily, that's smart. Yeah, you could do both at the same time, couldn't you? And Dylan Brooks, where's the funding coming from? It's gonna be crowdsourced. I mean, it's gonna be YouTube, basically, and 501c3 stuff when we get there. The nice thing is, the reason we chose it is because it's small. We're gonna have to crowdfund it. So, I thought it was gonna burn coal, Heist. Forge Gamer. We've been back and forth on it. It's looking more and more like it makes more sense for it to burn oil, which is just the way that the world's moving. You know, we'll see. We're gonna design for both, but it will likely burn oil if I was a betting man. So.
I'm still holding out for torrefied biomass to start improving, but the only people who are making real headway with it kind of got super busy as a contracting company, as a side business that now became their main business.
Right.
I heard good things about their tests on the Everett, and I heard about good improvements that they were planning on making, and then just dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah. Alright. So it's 2.5 times 2. I'm gonna do 5 of them. Hey, look at that. Found a way to get more tubes. I think it's still okay, so we will just do some linear patterns. Go that way, and we're gonna do 8 of them, and we're gonna pattern that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. We're just gonna do all of them and then delete the things we don't need. It's good suggestion from people below. Times 2. What is the vertical direction? Oh yeah, it's still 2 1/4 inch, isn't it? That's right. All right, so what's this gonna end us up with? We're gonna have the 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 8. Right, so there's your 5 rows of 8's 40. Right? 5 times 8? Math? Yeah, duh, that's how that works. 5 rows of 8 there, and that's the middle one, so yeah. So realistically, like 46 if you're talking about multiplying, or not 46, 36. So 36 tubes there, and then 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay. This will get us our 100 tubes. There we go. That makes sense. Yeah. It's even the correct number. Yeah, that we like that. Yep. Small enough it can be built with pocket change. Yeah, it'd be big pockets, as Molly said. Good to see both of you guys here. But yeah. All right, let's. I guess we could. No, we don't need to do a linear sketch pattern. We could just do a mirror now, and we can just pick everybody that is not. Can I? Yeah, I can. That's dope. Cool. Pick everyone that's not already a thing, and we mirror it about our... it doesn't want to do that, but we could just use the right plane and it'll be fine. Ka-chow. Look at that. That one. And so we will hide that sketch, and here we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows of 8, 72 tubes, and we have our 6, 5, 3, just like the plans say. Our spacing is just a little tighter than theirs, which, you know what? That's fine. And so now what we will do is we'll do an extruded cut. Oh god, can we just grab sketch 3 and just say extruded cut? Please just cut all of them. Pow! Oh, that's cool. Curtis, you should see the size of the lint. That's delightful. Oh. Hey, look, our crown sheet's in the way because we made our crown sheet like shit. Riveted boiler. Why did we choose to do a riveted boiler? Why? Why? Stupid. Stupid. It's fine.
Thought it was for educational purposes.
It was. It is educational. Why not to do this?
Welded boilers are weird when you see one without anything on it for the first time. It's strange. You're like, that's just a tube. There's nothing else there.
That's gotta be wacky.
Do I have a good photo I can send you?
Just did that. We just made that. We made it less of a problem. We're gonna use really cute little rivets. Really cute.
Ideally, you would just want one big tube, wouldn't you? Wouldn't it be stronger?
All right, now SolidWorks, pray tell. I mean, it would be. Do we just? How do we make tubes happen? How do we? Can I in the context of the assembly? Can I just do a fucking extrusion and extruded cut all the way through? Probably not. Oh, we could do a welded, for sure, Molly. Like, we're actually probably gonna make a welded boiler. It honest to God is just for the sake of showing off how riveted boiler is constructed, more or less, which is why we're doing this. So,
in the VCNT text, you can share these with stream, but that's what a bare welded boiler looks like.
Let's see. Oh, that's wacky. It's just flat. Where are all the rivets? Where are all the rivets?
Right? It's weird.
That's goofy. Is that the Chinese engine?
That's 142. That was the week before the world shut down.
Wacky.
It is in a very different state right now.
Bolden House, once this is all done, how difficult it would be to scale it up or down for different track gauges. I mean, the model, not difficult at all. The real locomotive, very. So. Okay. Yeah, I guess I have to have the same pattern of crap on our front tube sheet now.
You've done all the hard work already, though. You could just transfer the pattern, wouldn't
It's
you?
not that simple, I don't think.
Yeah.
But
oh, right, because you gotta have the pattern based off some point. You gotta find that same point on the front tube. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. What I'm gonna do is we'll walk it in. I'll just extrude some bullshit tubes. Ostrob, hey Heist, do you have any interest in doing a collaboration video with the T1 Trust? Fuck yeah. That's awesome. T1 Trust is killer. Like, be super happy to do a collab. I don't know what we'd collab on or what would make sense for a collab, but like, hell yeah. Like, no problems here. Like, let's do it. God, what's the wall thickness on a boiler tube? 1/4 inch-ish? That means that the middle of that thing's only gonna be a freaking an inch thick. That's not great. Can't be a 1/4 inch. A 3/16? Is it an 1/8? I don't know. 0.95 is typical wall. Curtis, thank you for just being here and being a rock star. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, and then Lord, go that way, and you just tell it to do 6'2", which is 74, but we're starting from that side of the sheet, and then we got another tube sheet to go through, so like 75, and we'll see if that that works vaguely. Why did that become way too long? Is it not 6'2"? Am I full of crap? Let's see. Pull up the spec. I thought it was 6'2", but I might be full of crap. So. .74 inches long. Okay. Did we really just goof up the damn... How did we goof up the firebox that bad? I made it 75 inch to cover the extra. .74 inch is what it should be overall, sheet to sheet. Might be our back spacing too on the thing. Yeah, we didn't. The offset for the tube sheet's wrong. Had to know, this looks flush to the end of the barrel, not the front tube sheet to you. Yeah, I think you're right. We used a dimension we had at the wrong time in the wrong place, I think. Yeah, it's almost perfect if we didn't backset the tube sheet for the yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it is. So the front tube sheet's too far in because we left space for the other rivet seam, which was an oopsie. Mates, distance, that one. And we said 4-inch. Yeah, if we put it all the way... Oh, that's totally wrong. Two puts it there. Our front tube sheet might have too much of a dealio on it. Alright, now it's correct. Which, we'll have to change some, probably the radius is probably too big or some shit, but yeah, whatever. Alright, from there to there, center to center, 9.65 inches. Interesting. Alright, well. Inch and a half. 9.65. Nitty Gritty Garage, not hot, but shady take. Monty needs a Silopagon. Silopagon. It's an older meme, but it checks out, sir. That would be quite silly. I don't think it needs a Silopagon, but anyway. Alright, now if we just do an extruded cut through it, chunk. Let's double check that that one hole is now in the right place. What little issue are we missing there? 1/8 of an inch. Okay. Well, we can deal with that real quick. Boss extrude 2, edit feature 5/8. Cool. And kapow. That didn't do the do. You changed the wrong one? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Whoopsie. That one like that, and then we will remove the 1/8 inch from that one. And that's not quite right because it's not sitting quite right. Mate, distance, edit. We need to add 1/8 of an inch of that, so it's, well, subtract 1/8 of an inch. Or actually add 1/8 of an inch. Cool. Like that. Okay, and now simply we just repeat the pattern and then go. Lordy. How fast will she go? Well, we probably won't get to run it much faster than 25 mile an hour ever, but you know, it'll definitely do the 25 mile an hour. It'd probably be good for 40 or 45 if I had to guess, but probably never get a chance to run it that quick. So. Okay, linear sketch pattern. Go that way. Well, hang on. I guess we should draw the other hole as we determined. And it is 1.5 inches, and then we're stacking them 1 1/8 inches, and then 1 5/8 inches, I believe. Yeah, that looks right. And then we linear sketch pattern, and we go that way, and we then, yeah, x-axis, y-axis, that should be fine. 8, and then we go that one, and we go inch or 1 1/8 inches. No, 2 1/4 inches. Yeah, I wish I could copy the pattern from the other sketch. I'm not sure how to. SolidWorks is silly. Direction 2 is not gonna let me do a thing. That's kind of annoying. Whatever. Linear pattern. X-axis. Wheel pattern. Not the line. Everything else. It's not gonna let me select separately. Cool. Fine. It's annoying, SolidWorks. Crappy software.
Totally unrelated to everything you're doing right now, Google Drive has a native dark mode now.
Cool. Fucking lit.
Trying to get some stuff done while enjoying your stream, and logged on to Drive, and it was native dark mode as an option. That is a happy Tuesday right there.
Yeah, I love that.
Dark mode is for cowards.
Dark mode's for sane people.
A lot of people have a lot of opinions about it, and I never use dark mode. I just have light mode. I don't really care. Like, I get it, but you know, it's not my important thing.
It was always an eye strain thing for me.
Seems fair.
Use light mode. Stare into the sun.
Whoa, flashbang be upon me.
I have to adjust the radius of my tube sheet. Yeah, because what would we say? It's a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then a row of 5, and then a row of 3. Yeah. Kind of knew that would need to happen. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows of 8. Again. Wait. Hang on. Why do I feel like this is too many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then then we have a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we don't have a row of 7 on the other one, do we? Well, this is gonna get interesting. Let's take a look, see if it makes any sense on this. Yeah, we got more tubes on the front tube sheet than we got on a rear tube sheet. But the spacing looks all good. But yeah, that's incorrect. That shouldn't be the row of 3. This should be the row of 3. Then that means that should be the row of 5. And that should be row 6, I think. Oh, is that still totally wrong? I've got 7 across the top in the firebox. Oh my god. Yeah, that's totally wrong. 7 across the top in the firebox. Good lord. Yeah, so that means that whole row need not exist. And then, yeah, that'll give the 7 across the top. So then it's a, that makes a little more sense. Got more space for shit in smoke box. So it's a row 3, then it's a row 5, and it's a row 6. So 3, 5, 6. I think that's right. Looks pretty good. Let's put a tube bundle in this fucking thing. Let's fucking do it. Linear pattern. Alright. Direction 1. Oh, Lord. Direction 2. That way. Features and faces. That one. And 1 5/8 times 2. And then we go 4. And then we go 2 1/4. 2. No. I'm not sure if I can delete individual references to the things, actually, so we'll just do that real quick. Have only for reals. And then we need to just do those other ones. Keep the linear pattern on. Direction, we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna go over, and we're gonna make, hang on, I guess that should be that, and then that should be that, and we're gonna grab that one. It's not gonna let me do it the way I want to do it, so we will change it to be the way that it wants me to do it. Try to fill out the rest of those holes, man. Good lord. Yeah, that's not buffing out. Try it again. That's not the direction. We want to go vertically that way in the direction. Kind of horizontally that way. But I want to use linear pattern. I guess that's the feet. Let's grab bodies. That's gonna be what we want. I want to grab that one. Oh, good lord. Oh, it's all one body. Fuck. Patrick McNeely. Oh boy, 3 hours of fun. I know. Oh, I didn't want to go this long, and then we're still... I really want to see it with goddamn tubes in it all the way. And that's just, unfortunately, obnoxious to make happen. I guess we'll just sketch on this and fill in the other ones. So we got that one. We'll be able to do that, but we'll do that too. We'll try and linear pattern the rest of this shit. Simply. So we might need to just do a couple more extrusions. Oh. Okay, that guy to that guy. 95 thou wall. 95 thou wall. 95 thou wall. $95 thou wall. Oh, I guess I need to also do the full-size circles. Mirroring probably would have been smarter. Yeah. Welcome to watching a guy that did learn SolidWorks 10 years ago do SolidWorks and not really understand what he's doing. That's basically what these streams are. Inch and a half, inch and a half, inch and a half. Inch and a half. Extruded boss base. Ka-chunk. There we go. And then we should be able to do a linear pattern. Probably don't want to have all of those guys. Oh shit, by doing those all at once, it's only gonna let me... God damn it. SolidWorks. You stupid fucking pile of shit. Curtis Farrington, the man, the myth, the legend. He's even super chatting. Thank you, Curtis. $5. Next time, if you use the hole wizard to make the tube holes, you can use feature pattern in the boiler assembly to put in all the tubes. Fun stream. Christ on a bike. I knew there was a better way. I knew there was a better way. That'd be so much better than what I'm doing. Hole wizard to make the tube holes. You can use feature pattern in boilers. Yeah. God, I did not learn. I did not learn enough SolidWorks in college. They taught us some stuff, but we never got to play with assemblies, and this is just entirely playing with assemblies, so I guess we'll just continue to trudge on. Oh, that pattern failed, so. We'll try again. Come on. You pick faces. It seems to work. If you pick that, go that way. Oh. Yeah, if you pick faces, it's not gonna... Yeah, it's not getting the whole thing. whole wizard to make 2 volt. You can use feature pattern in the boiler assembly. Okay, feature pattern. Maybe we'll try that. We're just gonna get rid of all of the tubes. Some of them cannot be deleted. Cool, SolidWorks. Thanks. Gotta go with the flu. Yes, Appalachian cows. Thank you. All right, in the assembly features, whole wizard. Feature pattern. Pattern driven component pattern. Components to pattern. Yeah. That is gonna be spicy things that I don't remember, but God. We have the tube sheets. We have them. We don't have the tubes, but we could make 1 tube and then mate 100 of them in there. But that seems stupid. Or we could try and mirror it, I guess. Is there? I clicked off. Go back to whole wizard. Assembly features whole wizard. I don't think whole wizard's what we need. Yeah, not sure how to fix. I guess the easiest way would be to just, it's gonna involve just sketching, I think, just 1 more hole. We're doing it the wrong way. I know we're doing it the wrong way. We're gonna continue doing it the wrong way. Because god damn it, I want to see it. I want to see it correct. Well, not correct, but you know, finished. At 1.5 minus 0.095 times 2. Linear pattern, linear pattern, linear patterns. We could double linear pattern those, and then we can mirror. It's gonna work. Okay. Extruded boss base. Oh god, SolidWorks, you just did not like what I did there. Okay, now that we have all those independently extruded, we should be able to linear pattern them in a way that makes some amount of sense. Okay, and yes, I know this is not the smartest way to do this, but it's the way we're doing it. Linear pattern, bring that guy up, and well, hang on, we need to do that guy first. Actually, we could do both of these at the same time. Linear pattern, direction 1, that way. And now if we do a mirror, and we're gonna mirror around the right plane, and we're gonna pick all of the things. Pow. There we go. All right. Yeah. 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 That's a lot of burler, guys. Some of that looks very wrong. It's fine. Why is that totally wrong? Why did that rotate? Who let you rotate? That used to be clocked 90 degrees different. Fucking obnoxious. Yeah, the angle on that got goofy backwards. But there we have it. And now we will go and we will make it translucent. 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 Still some more to go, but we have almost all the entire, almost the whole boiler done. That's pretty cool, guys. That was a pain in the butt today, but got some good work done. So yeah, I need to update the channel, of course. But I'm gonna jump off, get that done, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much for watching. We will catch you all next time.